Hey babes, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Berthley Ann and I want to say welcome. Thank you for clicking. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is a top that I made. It's very simple, very cute. And to me, I feel like it was a very easy top to make. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Watch it, comment below to let me know what you think about this top. If you made it, what color would you had used instead. All right, so enjoy this video. All right, for the top, I am going to use the Big Twist Value Pound. It's a medium 4. Recommended hook is a 5 mm. It is 100% acrylic and the color is Varsity Green. All right, but instead of a 5 mm hook, I will be using a 4 mm. I know you guys are proud of me. I did my nails. I know you guys were tired of seeing my chip crusty nails, but I got them done. All right. I'm also gonna need some scissors, a stitch marker, and my measuring tape. All right, so let's get started. Okay, to get started, my measurements, because I'm going to do it based off my bust. My bust is 44. I'm going to divide that by 2, which is going to give me 24, and I'm going to take 20 inches off, which is going to be 20 inches. Okay, so I'm going to start with the slip knot. I put the tail end on my hand, over my hand like this, to make sure I have a nice tail to weave in at the end. Wrap the yarn over, take the back, bring it to the front, and take the back again and bring it over my finger like so, and just put my hook through it. Okay, now I need 20 inches, so I am going to chain, let's say 70, to see if that gives me my 20. Just to do a chain is you yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over 3, yarn over 4, yarn over 5. All right, so I am going to keep going until I get to my measurement, which is 20 inches, and once I get my 20 inches, I'll come back. Okay. All right, so I went ahead and chained 65, and I'm going to measure it. I'm going to stretch it out. All right, so 65 give me about 20.5 inches, which is fine. Okay, so that's 65. We could count, so I am going to count to find the middle, because I want the middle of my breast area to show. So I am going to count about 32 on each side to find the middle part. Okay, since it's 65 divided by 2 is like 32 point something. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32. Gonna put that here. Okay, so from this side, this is 32. I'm gonna go to the other side to count to see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. All right, so I could take these two just to make it a little bit even. So I'm gonna take another stitch marker and put 32 right here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to chain up 2 just to have a turning, just so I could start. So I'm going to chain plus 2, so 1 and 2, and on this third stitch I am going to do a half double crochet. So I'm going to skip the first one and the second one. So on the third I'm going to put a half double. To make a half double, you yarn over. So you skip 1 and 2, you yarn over, and you put it on the third stitch. Pull up a loop, have 3 loops, yarn over again, pull through all 3. All right, yarn over, put your hook through that stitch, pull through, have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, you could put a stitch marker right here to indicate this is your first stitch. You could put a stitch marker to indicate this is your first stitch, or if not, you could just keep going. So yarn over, put your hook through, pull through 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, and this is going to be the whole pattern for the whole top. Only when we get to the middle where we're going to leave a little space for a little bit boob action, boob cleavage action. And when I get to the middle, I'll come back and I'll show you how I do that step. Okay, so keep going and do your half double crochets until you get to your stitch markers. Okay, so I am getting to my stitch markers right here. So I'm going, oh, sorry, I was out of frame. Okay. So I am getting to my final stitch before my stitch markers. Gonna put my half double crochet. Okay, I am going to skip these 2 stitches, the one that have these 2 stitches that have the stitch markers on there. I am going to skip it. So I am going to chain up 2. So 1, 2, and I'm going to put my half double crochet on that third stitch. So I'm skipping 1 and 2, and I'm going to put my half double crochet on the following stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to continue doing my half double crochet as normal. Okay, so you see there's a space right here. So I'm going to continue doing my half double crochet as normal, and when I get to the end, I'll show you how I turn. Okay, so I am getting to my last 2 stitches. So I'm going to put half double crochet, and I'm going to put my half double crochet on my last stitch, like so. Okay, and this is what we have so far. Okay, Since I'm doing half double crochet, I am just going to chain up. I'm going to chain up 2, just like I did 2 chains at the beginning right here. So I'm going to chain 1 and 2. I'm going to turn my work around, and I'm going to put half double crochet right here on that first stitch. So I'm going to put my hook right in between so I could get the front and the back loop. You could see it as a V right here. Okay, so getting both loops, pulling through, and like so. Okay, so I am going to continue doing my half double crochet until I get to the middle, and once I get to the middle, I'll show you how I continue to having the opening for the middle of my boobs right here. Okay, all right, so I am getting to my last stitch before my chain. So to know if it's your last stitch before you have to do your chain, I usually put my last stitch between my between the double crochet, the 2 double crochet from the bottom row. So you see this is 1 and this is 2, and this is our stitch right here, so our last stitch. So I'm just going to put that in the middle like so, and then I'm going to chain up 3 to skip this 3. So I'm going to skip this chain, and this chain, so 3. So I'm going to chain up 3. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put my half double crochet between the double crochet from the first row. See, so this is the stitch that's between the half double crochet from the bottom row. So I'm just going to put that. Let's redo that. You could also move your stitch marker up to tell you which one is your last stitch and which one is your first stitch if you want, just to keep track on how many stitches you need to skip or chain. Okay, so remember we had chain 2. When we chained 2, it made 3, so we chained 3 here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onwards. So that's how my top is going to be. Okay, so I am going to do one more row on screen, and then after that I'll do the rest off screen. But once I get to the end right here, I'm gonna chain up 2, turn my work, and do half double crochet. And when I get here again, I'll come and show you. Okay, so I'm getting to my last 2, so I'm going to put, I can show you guys, see. So I'm going to put my last 2 half double crochet before my chain spaces. Okay, again, so I'm going to put 1 half double crochet here and 1 half double crochet between the 2 half double crochet from the previous row. All right, so to keep track, I chained 2 here, then 3, so that means I'm going to chain 4 on this row, which you could count also. So as you could see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that just tells you how much you're going to be chained. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to chain up 4 for this row, or you could also count it as 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're gonna put or double crochet between on the stitch that's between or 2 half double crochet from the previous row. All right, so right here, like so, and then we're just going to continue putting, we're going to continue doing our half double crochet, and that's basically the pattern for this whole top until your top covers your chest area, or if you want it longer. I just want it to cover my bust area, so I think I'm gonna do this until I get to maybe 8 inches. With this, let's see how many inches we have so far. As you can see, the opening is getting it's gonna be going like this. It is going to get bigger. All right, so this is, we are working on our 3rd row, and as of right now we have about 1 inch. Yeah, we have about 1 inch of work, and I'm going to continue doing the same thing as row 2, 3, and 4, just adding. So this is chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, then we're going to do chain 5, chain 6, chain 7, and so on until I get my desired length, which is going to be about 9 inches, 8 inches, or however long it takes for it to cover your chest area. All right, so once I have that, I'll come and show you how it looks. All right, so I am getting to my last 2 stitches. So as I was working, I did put it against myself to see if I like the length that I'm getting, so I could count how many rows I did. So this is our chain 2, so we're just gonna count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I did 19 rows in total. So now I am going to do my strap. So the way I'm going to do my strap is I'm going to start from this corner. I'm going to do the strap and then come work down, work along this edges and do my strap again, and then come down, and I'm going to do 1 row going straight across from the bottom right here, do my strap here, come back down and work up this way, do my strap and come back down and cut my yarn. All right, or you could do another row up here, but I won't do that. So to do my strap, I am going to chain 80. Is the same as we starting with when we started our first chain. So we're just gonna wrap our yarn, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you could do your strap however length that you want to make sure it will be able to tie at the back of your neck and also the back of your bust. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my 80 and then I'll come back. All right, so I just did my 80 chains. Okay, so just make sure it's straight. So after I did my 80 chains, I am going to chain 2 more to make it 82, just so that's going to be my turning chain. All right, so 1 and 2 and 2, and I'm going to put a half double crochet on the third chain, on the third stitch. So I'm going to skip this one that's on the hook, this one, and on the third stitch I'm going to do a half double crochet. Oh, sorry, I was out of frame. Let me show you again. So I chained 2 extra from my 80, so I did 82. All right, so I'm going to skip this stitch that's on the hook. That's one. I'm going to skip this one, and on the third stitch I'm going to put a half double crochet. And then I'm just going to put a half double crochet going down this whole chain space, okay? Just like so. And I'm going to work all the way down until I come back right here. When I come back right here, I'll show you how I go down. All right? All right, so I am getting to my last 2 stitches of the chain. I put one here. And I'm going to put one in the middle of the half double crochet from the previous row. I'm going to put one right here, and I'm going to put one in that space right here. I'm going to put one in the middle. Oh, so this is I'm going to put one in the middle of the chain space right here. And I'm going to put one in this space. Okay, see? I'm going to put one in this space. And put one between the half double crochet and the chain space right here. Okay, so I'm going to keep on doing that all the way right here. All right, so I'm getting to the end. I'm gonna put one right here, and then I'm going to put one right here. And this is how the side looking. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing I did here. I'm gonna chain 80 plus my 2 for the turning, and then I'm going to work down. So you could either work down and snip your yarn when you connect it to just reconnect it here, but me, when I come down, I'm going to put half double crochet here, and then do the same thing I did from this side. All right, so I did my 80, and I'm gonna do my 2 extra chain. 1, 2. So we're skipping this stitch and this stitch, going to our 3rd stitch. I'm gonna keep working all the way down. All right, so I am at the last two. I'm gonna put one right here and put one right here. And I'm going to put one right here at the corner right here. And now I'm going, you can't really see the stitches, but the way that I'm going to do it is between the half double crochets, I'm going to, you could find the stitches right there. Okay, so this is one right here. So I'm going to put it between the half double crochets. Okay. Like so. This is one side done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this all the way around. We're also going to put a stitch between in these two stitches. And then we're gonna do the same thing that we did on the other side, this side going up right here. When I have it all the way complete, I'll show you the finished look. Okay, so I am at the end of my last handle. And I'm going to put it on that first stitch right here, and then I'm going to slip stitch on that second stitch right here to finish off the round. You can work one full round to go here where you had started, but I want the top to stay like this, so I'm gonna leave out a good tail so I could weave in, and I'm going to cut my yarn. And then I'm going to weave in the ends, and this is what we have. Like so. And that's the top. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and even share my video. Thank you so much. Until we meet again in my next video. Bye.